Hello, hello, welcome back to the Craft Scraps. I am Lauren, and today, you guys, why did no one, and by no one I mean probably everyone screamed it at me in videos before, why did no one tell me about reverse weeding? Today's video is going to be all about reverse weeding. We are going to make this super cute little fake potted plant using the reverse weeding method. So when we do normal weeding, usually we're peeling the vinyl away and then we're left with the actual image or letters or whatever on like the carrier sheet, and then we take the transfer tape, take the vinyl, stick. With reverse weeding, we're taking transfer tape and we're putting it on top of the cut vinyl just as is, and then we peel away the transfer tape and it basically takes up the letters with it. So with a design like this where it's like super tiny, reverse weeding is chef's kiss. It's amazing. So with super small designs like this, reverse weeding is great because typically with really tiny designs like this, weeding away vinyl causes the letters to pull up. It just doesn't work. Reverse weeding was the biggest game changer. Anyway, so all you're gonna need today, if you're gonna follow along, is a piece of vinyl and some transfer tape. That's it. And then whatever you want to put your vinyl on. Like I said, I'm putting mine on this cute little planter here, but you can do this on any kind of surface that you would normally put vinyl on, and I'm so excited. And here's the thing, you know, I know that reverse weeding has been around forever. I did not invent it. I just have this tendency to come across things way late in the game, and you know, whatever. And if you're a beginner, this is going to be a great method for you to learn early on. I wish I would have done this earlier. It would have saved me so much time and headache. But as always, don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the notification bell so you never miss a video from me. And with that being said, let's get into it. All right, so to show you guys how I want to reverse weed, I am going to use this Radiate Positivity SVG that I found on Cricut. I just came over here to images and scrolled, and it is right here. So I inserted it to my mat. This is a Cricut Access image, so of course if you don't have Cricut Access or you don't want to pay for it, you can use whatever SVG or text that you want. So first of all, I want to make this entire thing one color. I want to come over here to weld, and so you could see that that changed everything to orange, and I want it to all cut out in one little piece as well. I don't want this to be orange. I want it to be black, so I'm going to come over here to the little color palette and select black. And that is basically it. Now all I have to do is size it. Now you saw how teeny tiny that little plant was that I'm putting this on. So I'm going to come over here to the unlock button. So now I can manipulate it however I want. I'm going to stick it up here in the corner, and I'm just going to make this tiny, like tiny. So this is going to be about 1.5 inches by like 1.25 inches or so. So 1.5 inches this way and 1.25 inches this way. And now it is ready to cut, so I can come over here to make it. All right, and I'm going to choose on matte for this because I'm going to be using a scrap and it's not a smart material, so I'm going to hit continue. So you can see our teeny tiny little images there. Hit continue again so it'll find my machine. And then also, because this is such a small image, I want to come over here to browse all materials, and I'm going to cut this on the washi tape setting because it's so small that sometimes the vinyl setting is too much and it's too like aggressive and it'll tear your vinyl. So I'm going to use the washi tape setting. All right, so this is the teeny tiny little piece of vinyl I'm going to be using for this. I know it's Oracle, but I don't know if it's 651 or 631, but either one you have is fine. 631 is non-permanent, 651 is permanent, but either one you have is fine. So I'm just going to put it on my mat here, And the mat I'm using is my light grip mat, and I'm using my humongous 12 by 24 one, which is way too big, but it's the stickiest mat I have, so that's what I'm gonna use. All right, so our arrows are blinking, so we can insert our mat. You guys, I literally just filmed this and there's no blade. There's no blade. I took out my mat and I was like, why did nothing, don't mind that. Why did nothing cut? Because there's no blade. Dumb. So I put my blade in now. And now that my button is blinking, we can cut. And so the transfer tape I'm going to be using for this is my Expressions vinyl masking tape, transfer tape. This is my personal favorite. I know not everybody loves this kind, but I've had the best luck with this transfer tape, so that's what I'm going to use. But of course, use whatever transfer tape you like. All right, so let's unload our mat. And so you can kind of see those little guys. They're just so tiny, but I think this will still be okay. All I'm going to do is take this off the mat. And actually, I'm gonna move my machine and I'm gonna flip my mat over, and then I'm gonna peel the mat away from the vinyl, so that'll prevent it from curling. All right, so now I'm going to just take a piece of this masking transfer tape. And again, we are reverse weeding this. So if I were to normally weed this, what I would do is I would weed away all of the excess. But because we are reverse weeding it, we are not going to do that, because essentially we are going to weed the letters out of the vinyl. So I will show you what I mean. So I have my piece of transfer tape. And now I'm going to just stick it right on the little square of vinyl. And I'm going to use my little squeegee and just scrape it down really good. All right, and so now what we're going to do is I'm going to peel away this sheet of vinyl, and we should be left with the letters. So I'll just show you this. So this is basically what I'm doing. I'm picking up this whole thing, and I'm just going to gently peel away, and you'll start to see the letters reveal themselves. And I'm so mad I just figured out that how to do this, because this would have saved me so much time with my wedding seating chart. Oh my gosh. So again, like with any kind of weeding, we just gotta be a little bit patient. Don't just rip it away. I'm just kind of like peeling and pressing gently. All right, so the only straggler we really had was the dot of the I, which we can fix later. So all we need to do now is weed away these like middles of the letters like we normally would. I'm zooming in as much as possible so you guys can see this. Again, just being gentle. Like I said, I would have saved so much time with my wedding seating chart, but you know what? It is what it is. All right. So now we're left with our, all right, so now I have my little succulent here, and all we have to do is just transfer it over. So I'm gonna take my transfer tape and just slap it on there like we normally would. So the weeding part is really the only difference between this and like any of my other tutorials, which this reverse weeding is just a game changer for these tiny, tiny little intricate designs. Like, why did I never do this? Oh my gosh. All right, and so now we just peel away our transfer tape. And we're left with our cute little design. All right, and that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I had so much fun making this. As always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and happy crafting.